Hello, my lovely people. Welcome back. And it's a beautiful day here. I'm sure you're having a fantastic day out there. And if you're having a good day, let's do a high five. Yes. And today, I would like to talk to you about anxiety. Anxiety because of stress, because of work pressure, or maybe you're worrying too much about something, and a lot of other things. I was recently going through some anxiety and I was thinking about it. What makes me feel anxious? And maybe I didn't go out for a long time. Maybe I was working more on one single thing for a long time. And that was true. I was just focusing on one thing for a long time. Maybe that triggered the anxiousness. Now, I then went ahead and searched in the internet and I read something about anxiousness and what makes us feel anxious. First thing, we're all animals. We have to accept the fact that we are still animals, right? Maybe we civilized, we evolved as different species. No, in the end, we're all animals. In general, what happens when we were living in the forest with all the hunter gatherers in the past? The animal, we are not that good predators, like we are not on the top of the food kingdom, right? So we were actually chimpanzees and then we evolved into homo sapiens in the end. And at that time we don't have a house, we were not living in a house with the lockers or safety measures, we were just living out in the forest. At that time, what happens is when you live as a family over there and you suddenly see a predator, someone is coming, a lion, maybe a cheetah or fox or something is trying to invade into your place and trying to attack you. And what happens? You become nervous, and then you start sweating, or maybe your adrenaline spikes to its maximum, and that is the reason, that's the trigger for anxiousness. You either sit and stand and fight, or you're ready to fly away. And they call it fright and flight, fright or flight. So either you're ready to stand back and fight the lion, fight with the lion with all the swords or the equipments that you have, else you just start running away from that. You start escaping from the threat. So fast forward from millions of years ago to wherever we are now at this point, we don't see lions in our day-to-day life. We don't see grizzly bears or we don't see fox. But our threats or dangers are in terms of money, or in terms of work that we do, or in terms of people. Yes, there are threatful people out there. Uh, so the anxiousness which is related to our predators is now related to our day-to-day life activities that we do. As I told you, it's money, or the work that we do, or a few people. Sometimes, most of the time also, I should not say sometimes, most of the time, it is uh, thinking about the future. We think about our family, or we think about our own future, or we think about something that's going to happen few years after down the line, few months or few days. We think about that and then we become anxious. Why would we do that? Again, if you focus on money, we may think about how am I going to settle in future, what am I going to do, or how much am I going to earn, is my package going to rise, or what is going to happen, appraisal time is there. So we think about money and then we get anxious. Or when it talks about money, when you talk about when you talk about the work or the job that you do, how do I handle my job? Is my manager looking at me, or is someone who's looking at my overseeing my job, or am I in a place where my job is secure or not? We think in terms of how do I secure my job. And then when you talk about family, or when you talk about your close relationship, yes, of course, relationship causes a lot of anxiousness. So thinking all about this in a day-to-day life, that causes you more anxious, and that will again give you the same physiology or the same effect what you see, or what happens when you see a lion or a predator in the forest. You become nervous, your heart rate rises, your adrenaline level goes high, and that is what is making you anxious when you think about the future, or when you think about the day-to-day things that you're going through. And now the question is, how do I come out of it? What can I do to come out of anxiousness? The answer differs from every single person, because each one of us are different mentality, or each one of us have different mentality. Each one of us are different by heart, by feelings. But there are few metrics or few things which can help you to come out of it. There's nothing wrong in trying. When you're anxious, just give it a try. Whatever job that you're doing, whatever thoughts that are going on, you can try to divert that thought. You can try to focus on something else. When you get to a monotonous routine where you do the same thing over and over again, that would of course cause you anxiousness. So when you move away from the day-to-day job or the daily routine that you do, just take a short break, come back. That'll keep you stress-free, anxious-free, and you'll be all right. I may give you an example. For me, making videos give me a feeling that I'm doing something uh, that I'm not doing in a day-to-day life. Or maybe I specifically allocate some time for my videos because I know there are people who are waiting for my videos. Yes, if you're watching, you're waiting for my video. So I want to thank you. So videos are a way for me to express my feelings or express my thoughts. So taking videos and putting it in YouTube, few people are getting benefited. They come back and say me, yes, you're inspiring me. So that gives me a feeling that okay, I'm doing something for my people, and also it gives me some place where I can express my thoughts and ideas. So that's an example I wanted to share with you. You can try something. Maybe you can. There should be something that would really make you feel happy. Could be writing or dancing or music. Yes, music, a great help, a great tool to come out of anxiousness. Just put some music and just lay back, sit back. That'll help you. And yeah, painting, of course, painting helps you. And if you don't want to be indoor, okay, this is another thing that I wanted to share. You may be doing a job which is in a cubicle, or maybe you're sitting in an office structure where you have to go inside the room and lock your room. If that was the case, you have to come out of that place. You definitely have to come out of that place and just take a walk, go walk in the street, look at people. And if you remember, I made a video where how to change your mood from if you change your bad mood to a good mood in 12 minutes. So you can try that. You can just go down and see people and just think happy, or just think that you're sharing some love to them virtually. Not You don't have to talk to them. You can just share love just like that. So think and say to yourself that I wish you should be happy. So try that. Or maybe if you're doing exercise, if you're practicing exercise, you can try and exercise. So there are a lot of things to vent out your feelings or emotions, or to escape from the regular routine that you're doing. So try and figure that out. That'll really help you out to come out of anxiousness. And anxiousness is normal, so there is nothing wrong that we have anxiousness. It's okay to be anxious, and there is a way to come out of it as well. All right. Thank you so much for watching. You have a good day. Bye for now.